Hello everyone, this is Sarah Yura, and today I'm going to be making an investment tier list. This is meant just for investment, so we're thinking about the future. Who's going to be the most future-proof? Who's going to be dead? Maybe like the next patch or so. So let's get into it. Who should we start with first? Close my eyes. There we go. We're starting with the Spectro Rover, not the male. So the Spectro Rover. Right now, she's worth it. I would say she's like might be worth it. But it's a bit of a meme with Jinhsi, and I don't really see her making it in the future with another Spectral character either. Just for the fact that it's the MC, the first MC at that, and we've already got Sequence 6. No room for her to get any better, unless they do something similar to PGR. Spectral Red Shred is good. It's really good with Jinhsi as well. It's just Jinhsi does not like Spectro. Otherwise, it would be insane. I still don't see any future Spectral character that makes use of her well, though. A- As a possibility, I can see her on the rejuvenating set with like a scale slash or something, the concerto sword, and she might be able to get something off, but the healer build is quite meme, to be honest. So I'm going to say she's dead. Let's pick someone else. We'll do Havoc Rover since we're on Rover. Havoc Rover. Hmm. I'm very biased against the Havoc Rover. Very biased. Because of the Noodle Blade. But she's great in Quick Swap. She has the nuke. She has Havoc Res Shred. She gets crit in her S6. Hmm. I'm thinking might be worth because of Throw Over. Um, and the nuke potential. The nuke potential is big with just the EQE. You just swap out just like that. Because in the future, I really don't see Havoc Rover as a DPS or even like a sub DPS that you want to be on the field with. I don't see that, but I definitely see her as a nuke bot. That's always going to be there, and with tower buffs as well. It's not a joke. Because I'm sure they're going to keep tower buffs like really OP. So it might be worth. I personally want to move her to dead, but that's my bias. Let's do Lingyang. Lingyang. If we're gonna talk about Lingyang, we have to talk about Zhezhi, right? So Zhezhi, Lingyang. I see, I see a little bit of a cook. So if we're going to Pride when Zhezhi, oh we can't. It's on Hakshin. Oh, I'm too lazy. But she has elemental skill buff by like 18%, basic attack buff, glacial damage buff, and some out energy regen. I think that's all she has, right? So energy regen makes Ling Yang get his ult back faster, right? That means he gets his concerto back faster. Elemental skill basic attack. That's just extra damage. Sure, why not? The glacier damage, extra damage. Why not? Ling Yang coin going up. Yeah. uh, it's not a meme, right? But I see it. I see it happening. It could be possible because his outro does do a lot of damage. It does. And overall, I don't think it's that bad. Is almost on par with the others. It's just others have way better teams than him. Zhezhi may be able to fix that for him, especially with her doing 21 of those ult ult attacks. I don't know what they are, but that's got like 1100 scaling altogether, unless I'm a matlet. So what do you want to say about Ling Yang? Might be worth. uh, yeah, I'm gonna stick him there. I have faith in my boy. So we've also just talked about Zhezhi in that. We know what she does. We know her damages, like multipliers and stuff. But we don't know her about her in game, and they could do like some tweaking. I don't want to really put her anywhere, but I want to say that she'll probably make it to 2.0 just because she's 5 star and she's Glacier. We're not gonna get another Glacier for a while. I think we have quite a few already. Yeah, everything's got like 4, right? Close enough. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to this. Not gonna talk much on her. We don't know much about her. I've practically gone over everything. The outro region that is gonna be really helpful for future characters. Who knows? That maybe there's someone who takes fuck off long time to get his ult. There you go. You got Zhezhi. She's gonna fit in a lot of teams. Just like Sanhua, who'll also make it to 2.0 with Zhezhi. Why? 48% damage buff on the basics. That's a lot more than Zhezhi, right? It's huge. But she also has the insane concerto gain. You don't even need items on her. She just does stuff. The damage is okay. I want to say it's amazing. Got me through tower, but it's great. She is great. I think she will make it to 2.0 just because she's got such a fast concerto gain. She's really versatile with most characters. Let's say let's do eh, Jansen. So Jansen, where do we want to put her? What do we want to talk about with her? Like let's talk about Yangyang and Jianxin. So what does Yangyang have? Yangyang has her outro. She gives the stuff, the energy. That's pretty nice, right? She has grouping. She has decent damage. Also, the multiply stuff is a lie, right? Let's see. Where do I get sequences? Here. This stuff. 85%, 95%, whatever, right? It looks pretty insane. Like, oh my god. My scaling's going up to double? Triple even? But no, it's just additive. So let's pretend that's our alt. We'll just get an alt here. That's going up to 350. It's not going up to like, I don't know, 500, 600, whatever. Because it's additive. So I fell for that meme. But I still think her damage is pretty good. Definitely better than Son was, especially with how fast her rotations are. You can swap in, swap off immediately. However, I find her intro a bit clunky. I do feel like that's gonna fuck her over a lot. So let's put her in dead. Yeah, she's not making it. Who will make it is Jianxin. She does all of that but better. Well, except for how much field time she needs. She does that pretty shittily, but if you've seen like the quick swap teams, Encore quick swap teams, holy fuck, English is not my first language. The Encore quick swap teams, she she doesn't really need to stay on for her entire chi gauge or whatnot. You just swap in, do your thing. The first bar, you just swap off. So overall, I think she might be worth, especially with the fucking liberation bonus, which we haven't even talked about. That is, once again, 48%, just like Sanhua. What do you think that means? Yeah. Right now, I'm not saying she will make it to 2.0, just because um I don't think they made her with the intent of support in mind, or hybrid. I think they made it as purely defense, and of course, unless they make a defense meta, I don't see her coming in. Like we have Taoqi as well, right? Who? um, Taoqi and Jansen, they work very similarly with the same insane buffs. But the problem is that they're both defense units, and as the first defense units, they don't have anything similar to like PGR's tank units, where they have defense. They don't have defense shred, not a lot of them. Penetration, stuff like that, right? And amplification. They do have amplification, yes, but they don't have anything other than that. With how slow they are, and just the outros going for them, I don't see either of them really making it. But I have a lot of hope for Jianxin just because of her being a lot faster to play if you do the quick swaps. I kind of want to move to Dead as well, but she's also got a grouping in Tower, which you can't forget. And I feel like they're going to be really, really stingy with groupers. That's just me. So Jianxin, Yangyang, Taoqi, they're all there. Okay. Yeah, do we talk about now? Baizhi, dead. Dead. She's not making it. She's dead. Verina, you are alive. Absolutely. Didn't I do this before? Oh, no, no. Yeah, Baizhi is dead. She's shit. You use it over Verina in Tower, you lose 20 seconds. You are going to lose 20 seconds, right? Over Verina, oh my god, I love you. You do, um, you do stuff. A lot of stuff. So, rotation, quick, very fast, easy to fill the concerto, and you can swap in, do 3 basics, only takes a second, and boom, you've got a heal stack for your glow set for whatever else. You've probably even got your concerto just doing that. And if you swap into it when you're using the intro, you could even shave a second off there when you use the alt. So I think she's really versatile as well. Well, she is really versatile. She's in every fucking team. For fuck's sake. Ah, yes. I don't think I need to even talk about Verina that much. You already know the drill. Now, who do we talk about now? Yuanwu, dead. Or even who? I would love to put you in who, just because. Like, who is he though? In the story, who is he? I really don't know. Do we even meet him? But yeah, he's dead. Literally, as soon as Zhezhi drops, he's dead. I don't care about your fucking meme. Yuanwu Zhezhi teams are fucking. I fuck you, Concerto. Stacks. It's so cringe. But yeah, I mean, he's not lasting. He's not lasting. He does not give shit to your team. Like nothing to buff. Literally nothing. Oh, he gives some defense to them. Nice, nice. Oh, we're gonna get the defense scaling unit, and the defense scaling unit, right? They really can't break shields. So there we go. We need to use Yuanwu for the stagger mechanic, right? I'm getting a phone call, and then Yuanwu will break down the shield and then fuck them up, right? But no, that's really not gonna be what happens. Unless the Kuruma is a fucking yeah. Who next? Xiangli Yao, the Calcharo power creep. Right, let's talk about these two then. All right. God. I don't even want to talk about bro. I really don't want to talk about bro. I'm gonna just put Xiangli Yao here and say fuck bro. Okay, Calcharo. We already know he's not making it to fucking 1.2. Is it 1.2? Yeah, it's 1.2. Bro is not making it to 1.2. Um, well, I think his team is probably the strongest in the game. But Xiangli Chad! Xiangli Chad! I don't even know what's funny. Okay. Okay. Xiangli Yao, you literally power creeps Calcharo in every single way. He does resonance liberation damage as the main fucking shit. I saw some on the initial hit does like 1400. I don't know what talent's getting. I just saw while I was browsing on Hakushin. I'm pretty sure that already mogs Calcharo in every single fucking way possible. But yeah, I'm pretty sure bro's gonna make it to 2.0. So Xiangli Yao, he has like he's literally Calcharo, but double everything he is. Like his alt is literally double scalings on all of Calcharo. His skill also scales way fucking harder than anything Calcharo has. I don't know how his basics are, but his skill is like 400%, right? In his alt state, he gets it empowered, and you get to hit them with shit. I don't know exactly what, but you hit them with shit, yeah. So that's good. He's also got a beefed up version of Jiyan's outro, which is basically he hits you with two aero attacks that deal like 600% damage together. Xiangli Yao does that. Same scaling, but it's three times, and it triggers on a basic attack instead of an heavy attack. So that also gives him a lot more ease of use. You know what his inherent skills are? He gets fucking what do you call it? You know when they hit you and you don't move? Interruption resistance. Yeah. And the way he works, I don't think you're going to get punished for dodging, like at all. Even if you like don't finish your fucking combos and shit, like he was going to work just like Danjin. You get your stacks, you do your shit. That's how it's gonna work. Danjin, my girl, Danjin. So here's the thing: Danjin and Rover, they they are fighting for the same position right now as the sub DPS, as the hybrid. They're fighting for the same position. We're fighting between 325 crit, so easier to build, easier to get higher ratios. Free fucking crit on some other shit, easy to build, easy to get good ratios, right? You do quick nuke damage on your ult, but you do more. You have a faster concerto gain and a deepen. You have a res shred for free. I forgot which ability gives it, but it's basically free. So both of them is it's a sticky spot for them. I don't really want to be the one who says which one's going to be better than the other one. If you want to take my bias, of course, Danjin. If not, then you're going with Rover. Overall, I think that Rover is going to be the better investment, though. Just because the voices told me. Me from the future, I still think Danjin is better. Fuck Havoc Rover. She is shit. Danjin, it's good. Builder. Who do we talk about now? We're running out of the exciting characters. Aalto, I do not know what the fuck you do. You give an air damage buff. I've seen your kit. I've never read his kit. So we'll get back to him. Don't build him. His dog shit is gonna get power crept by literally the next aero hybrid. They're gonna have liberation damage, aero damage. It's done. My reasons? Well, even though Changli is coming and she has the liberation damage buff, she has the fusion damage buff. I don't think that is enough to save her. And yes, she has like the third highest ultimate multiplier in the game, but that's not really like her main damage. Like Calcharo, like it's Calcharo does a shit ton of basics. Chixia does some basics, right? But she does some skills. She has her outro. All does damage, and it's just not gonna be enough to save her because she's not that good by herself anyway. She's mainly a hologram killer. She has one of the better fucking dodge counters in the game. Um, she's also just not that good in tower, at least for the AoE content. Mortefi, okay, let's talk about Mortefi though. So the thing about Mortefi is he's actually got a lot of tech. With his ease, he's fucking charge cancels and shit. And the fact that his fucking alt lasts for God knows how long. Like that shit lasts like 20 seconds or something, right? So he's always going to have good concerto gain. And the longer the fight goes on, the more damage he's going to do. Actually, am I even correct about that? Does the alt give you concerto while it's running? I don't think I'm correct about that. I might be. Maybe it helps more. But yeah, on top of that, he's actually got good damage. Really good damage. More than Sanhua. He's also got the heavy attack buff. How many characters make use of that? Calcharo makes use of it. Danjin makes use of it. Jiyan makes use of it. And those are like 3 examples, right? We already got. They're gonna make a lot more characters like that. If fucking Jiyan's alt is working as a heavy, then fucking anything can work as a heavy. So bro definitely has a lot of longevity as well. Fuck, I think he'll make it to 3.0 even. Xiangling, baby. Look at him. Okay, now, onto Changli. Changli is... Well, she has the liberation damage bonus. She has the fusion damage bonus. We've talked about this. But she has major issues in her kit as a hybrid. So I don't believe that she's going to be a hybrid, but rather a main DPS. Why? Because her kit has defense shred in it. She has high energy costs. We don't know how her concerto is like, at least I don't, but we can assume that her concerto is going to take a lot of time to build up with just how her kit is designed and how long it takes to get her forte. As a Kuro developer, I know that she's designed as a buffer for the hybrid and support, right? And not the other way around, where she's the buffer for the main DPS. Why is that? That's because once she swaps off, she's coming back in very quickly. You just want to get your quick damage done with your Encore, maybe a Chixia, who knows. And in the future, I believe there's going to be a fusion support that accommodates just this. Let's talk about Yinlin now. So, Yinlin, she's absolutely, you want her, invest in her. She has everything Changli has, but better. Way better. Like, she does not have issues with a concerto. She does not have issues with her rotation. She's just in, she's out. Right? Simple as that. You get amazing off-field damage from her. And you don't have to do much. You just press your E, press basic a couple times, press E again, bam! You've done her entire fucking combo. I believe like the only content that she's bad at is the content that you kill too fast. Right? It's the multi-wave. Oh, I gotta put my cinematic. Wait, no, I can't. They're dead. Right? Um, yeah. Yinlin is a fucking monster. Okay, Jiyan. You already know. He is the AoE monster. I don't care what they do to the Abyss, how they try to get him. AoE is always going to be important in some way or form. He also has insane nuke on his ult. His rotation is fast, and his team is perfect. Absolutely perfect for him. And I would absolutely invest in him if you have him. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't invest in him if you have him. Okay, now talking about Encore, I believe that Encore will definitely make it to 2.0 as a main DPS, And even if she does get power crept, Encore Quick Swap will allow her to be useful even when she gets crept. So I would recommend investing into her. And yes, I do have bias, as this is my main, but I genuinely do think that she will survive 2.0 and pass 2.0 just because of how strong she is right now. And her with Changli, I'm excited to see how much better that is. With that said, I believe you should invest in it, especially if you have one of the 5-star weapons for her. If you don't, then yeah, tough luck, mate. Alright, Jinhsi. Jinhsi has great nuke damage, right? But it's damage per screenshot. That's a problem. She doesn't have really very good sustained damage. But now, we have a new character to fix that. Her name is called Zhezhi. So she gives you your sustained damage. She's giving you your like 1100 scaling off of her alt. Buffs your Jinhsi up with the skill damage. And fuck, she even gives you more energy for your alt. So say you're in the tower, you wanna alt first before you use your skill. Maybe they have that in the future again. I wouldn't, I wouldn't put it past them. But yeah, overall, Jinxie, we already know how much of a monster she is. I had very negative opinions on her at first, but with Zhezhi coming, she is perfect. She has the perfect teammate, and she can finally join Jiyan, Encore with their little duos. Alright, wake up, cunt. Closing thoughts. All of these teams here are making it past 2.0. Like, no doubt. Just because of how strong they are. All as individual units. Powerhouses. It's quite ironic how everyone I put into this part of the tier list got paired up with another fucking DPS. And that's why we have the might be worth tier. We don't know shit about any of these, or if they'll even get paired up with someone else who will put them onto that level, right? Xiangli Yao would probably be here. I just don't know enough about him to put him into there, right? I would love to put him in here. I would love to. I definitely think he's going to be in here, but I don't know much about him. I need to see him in game. I'm not a numbers guy. This is because like we're putting him in the same tier as what I believe Lingyang to be. He might be worth it, but who knows? So like it's just I don't know about this tier of like what they can do or like what they will do. These guys, they're just dead. We know that. There's no testing that needs to be done. They're dead. And the who tier list, I mean, is there a point talking about them? I don't know who these people are. Hell. um yeah, that's the tier list. Um please like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Do your shit. I'll see you later.